StepBible.org is a great way to read the Bible and to study it as deep as you like. And you don't have to have an internet connection to use it. The download version looks just like the web version and works inside a browser. In fact, you may have noticed that we are now looking at the download version, because in the web address you can see it says localhost 8989. That's because it's hosted on this computer and not on a web server. The download version has all the functionality of the web version. You can also download all the Bibles that are on the web version, and a few more. And you don't have to worry about the internet going down or going slow, because everything works as fast as your own computer, and works well even on slow computers. Here's how you can get your own download version. If you have any access to the internet, perhaps only occasionally, you can go to www.stepbible.org, then click on Help, and download Step. Select your own computer operating system, and then wait while it downloads. When it's finished, you can copy the downloaded file onto an SD card or a USB stick to give to your friends, so that they don't have to download it. This software can be given away freely and legally to anyone you want. Please don't put it elsewhere on the internet. Send them to StepBible a download page so that they'll always get the latest copy. And don't sell or buy StepBible. This is made to be given away freely. When it's finished downloading, run the installer on your computer and click the various permissions. When this is finished, and it may be a few minutes, you can install more Bibles. Clicking on Help, then Install More. Installing more Bibles is probably something you do want to do, because the download installation only has a few important Bibles, and there are hundreds more to choose from. On the left of the page are the Bibles that are already installed. On the right is a box to select the source of other versions. If you installed Step from an SD card, you might want to check if other versions are on that card. Click on Select a repository and pick Install from a directory. Then browse to the card and check if there are any extra modules or Bibles there. Or, if you have access to the internet, select All Repositories. This searches the internet repositories for versions you don't have. The warning that you are about to use the internet is useful if you have to pay for data or if you live in a sensitive area. The most important repository is crosswire.org. You'll find hundreds of high-quality Bible modules there. This collection and their JSON code forms the backbone of Step software. You now have a few hundred Bibles and other resources to choose from. Click on the plus on the right of any one of those to install them. And to find what you want among this overwhelming treasure house, use a filter. For example, pick Language from the drop-down and start typing Spanish. You can now pick one of the modules, or all of them. Each are just a few megabytes in size. And now they're becoming part of StepBible on your computer. And you can click on the plus for each of those Spanish modules. If something starts downloading and stops with an error message, click on Refresh on your browser and try again. In the long list, you can even find modules that aren't available on the web version for legal reasons. All of these Bibles will now be available on your computer browser for instant access, whether or not you have any internet connection. To start the browser up, you just click on the shortcut and it starts a new instance of StepBible. And off you go. Have fun.